Good going, everyone. Have a great game.
Just do it. No. You got time. Go. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's fine. I know, right?
Okay, clean. Yep. Yep. Yep, hard. 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 Right to it, right to it, right to it, right to it, right to it.
That's nice. Wasn't quite as quick as we thought.
10-5?
Okay.
Well, we didn't have a practice today. We did, this looked like we ran the rocks, so starting off.
Whoa! Whoa! Straight! Straight! Hard! Good.
That was just freshness. It came down to like a 10-5. Yeah.
Tight's fine.
Yep, 70-75.
13-1. Good. You said.
Okay. I said T-line. I got 65. Okay. 65. Yeah, it was cruising and I think just got into some fresh pebble at the end. I think they're the same.
Great, line's good. Line's good. Whoa. 13-5. He just pinched both of them a little bit. Do you just want to let him know? Yeah.
Okay, and given this looks like it's a pretty wide open end, Nancy, and it looks like there might be some action on sheet 2. Should we take a look at there?
Sure, let's jump over to sheet 2.
And this is our C event final. Team McCutcheon is playing Team T.
Just pinched them a bit, both of them a bit.
C event, so they lost their first, went to, what would they have done to get
They would
to
have
C event?
won their first game and lost the second game and won their third game.
That's how it works, yeah. And then obviously our B flights go win, win, lose. And that's how we get our B flight populated. Compliments to our vintage vineyard supplier this evening. Lisa, who could we give kudos to for that?
Oh, I do believe that my cellar was raided by somebody on the way here with a great idea.
Really? What was it? And what vintage are we actually enjoying?
This is a 2022.
2022. Nice. And it's a Chablis.
It is a Chablis. 1 second, somebody is... Oh, and just a little bit tight. Oh, and a very unlucky bounce for Melanie's team. Leaves Team McCutcheon sitting 3. So it does look like Mike is going to ask Jody to put up a guard.
Good.
Oh. Well, sometimes a skip's favorite guard is second shot.
Little deep.
Little deep.
Little deep.
Little deep. Have to say that the ice does come up to speed fairly quick when they have run the rocks. So it looks like Melanie's probably going to ask Kevin for a hit for probably maybe 2, maybe 3 to get rid of, might at least get rid of a couple.
I'm glad the rocks have calmed down.
Yes, very nice shot. better than it was, which is always what you like to hear. And just to keep you updated on our feature sheet, it is still a wide open game, so we'll head back there once we're in the next end to get a bit more action. Looks like Mike's bringing another one in here. Aided by some pretty stellar sweeping. Ooh, nice rock. Oh, a little bump maybe. No, very nice shot by Jody.
And the club's starting to fill up with the
Certainly is.
with all of the viewing crowd now, so that's a good vibe. Still a couple of spots in that parking lot if anybody wants to make their way on down to HPC. Free admission.
Free admission. The bar is open.
We're going to follow today up, or tonight up, with a huge agenda all day tomorrow, starting at, I think, 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Oh, a
Well,
beauty
that's a
shot.
nice double there.
Oh, on the replay, he just hit that just right. Leaves Mike with a hit and roll delay too, but we'll be behind the tee line, so Melanie will have a chance to come down to this.
Little advertising for Gold Line there, Lisa.
Yes, absolutely.
Do we have sponsors for our Tuesday league?
We only have club sponsors, I
Just
believe.
club sponsors.
Yes. You can see Asahi is a large sponsor. Okay. Oh. Ooh. And rolls under. So it looks like Melanie can draw down and come on top of it. Very nice shot by Mike. With that, we've even got the replay on the right hand side.
Very
of the
techy,
screen.
very techy production.
Big shout out to Patrick Morris for the improvement in the setup. Once we get a chance, we'll start drawing for you. And it looks like we're in our second end on sheet 3, but we'll wait for the lead rocks to be thrown and see if we get a bit more action. See how this ends up. Oh, Melanie's coming the other side.
Maybe you could draw us a little picture of what she's doing, Lise. We have that technology.
We do. Just by. Good thing I didn't telestrate that because we kind of got that call wrong.
Well, I thought that she was coming down that other way because that's when you said she's coming the other way. And she had enough room there. They could have been a little more aggressive with that curl. But it's early in the game. Early in the game.
Okay,
so we'll jump back to our main event.
That's good. Oh, looks like we've got something set up. Away sitting one with a guard, tight guard under cover. Coming around. Oh, just not quite under cover. Give.
Good brushing by that front end for sure.
Brushing makes such a difference. Playing a couple social leagues and you forget just how important that is.
You're not trashing your feeders, are you, Elise?
You do not trash the hand that feeds.
That's right.
All right, Peter Kambala's coming in, throwing some heat and, ooh, just about. Oh, but still got the rock. Beautiful sweep by Jane Almy. Nice shot, cleans things up a bit. I suspect Chris will come under there, so that tap back is a difficult one to make.
I expect they'll play quite a few tidy ends.
All right, we'll have to go over and see if there's something messy. It looks like we're still in the first end on sheet 2. Let's take a look in and see what's happening there.
Reminder of viewers was on sheet 2.
Sorry, reminder of the C event. And looks like Melanie has a draw or a heavy draw to maybe get 2, but that's a tough little tap back. But we have had enough curl of late to do that. This is always one of those things when you hear them say on TV, oh, you could never make that shot in a curling club. We're lucky enough to have that amount of curl where when the conditions are right and you throw the right weight at the right broom, you can make it happen.
The rocks have just settled down. Just enough time for the end of the season. The rocks have settled down from that last scraping that they had. But they were playing pretty well the other night. True to what we can expect.
All right. Wait for Melanie's shot here, and then maybe we'll get back to our future game. Oh, looks like she's a bit heavy.
Looks like it's a little bit out there, yeah.
All right. Steal of 1 for Team McCutcheon. Okay, let's see what's happening on our feature sheet. Oh, beautiful come around by Owen Shepherd. Got to guess that the Team Way's second rock was a bit heavy. Looks like they're playing a board weight, but I don't think that's going to curl enough.
Very much.
Not moving enough. Yeah, it is always a bit of a tricky on finals day when they run the rocks. They run the rocks and it comes up to speed much quicker than you're expecting. And let's take a look at sheet 1. Looks like it's a bit of a bit. Let's get back to our feature sheet here where, oh, now blue has a second rock, the edge of the 8 foot. Heather and Chris are lining up whether or not there's a run back on their yellow.
Never too early in a game for a run back, I say.
Oh, but I think they are going to take the, looks like they're playing the wide open one. Save the hero shot for the skip.
Of course. Hit that high enough, you get a nice roll.
Yep. Oh, forgot to turn the mics on.
Oh,
Swept.
Sorry, I was sliding wide, so I had to steer back inwards.
Slide wide. Steer it back. I think I once
I was
said
just
before,
sliding
they don't,
past you, so I
they
had
don't
to
teach
kind
that
of
in curling camp, Nancy.
steer it back in a little bit.
But I personally believe it's a phenomenal skill for those of us who tend to slide wide, you know, once per season.
it's like a fine wine, Lisa.
It's just you sounded worried when I let it go. You sounded worried when I let it go.
But I thought you said the no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's still there.
That's great. Nose isn't gone.
I don't think it's gonna, even with 11, I don't think it's
Low
really
scoring so far. We run across the 5 sheets. We got a couple of single points. We got a blank. Everybody's playing very conservatively in their first minutes.
Yeah. Roll right under his bait. You maybe roll under the yellow and
I'm not surprised that we're on skip rocks already.
No. I'm going to guess some of these games are going to go quicker than others, and we might get to commentate all the way
that
through
would be something we should bet on.
What's the over-under on?
What's the over-under on that? Take a little slide of the over-under on sheet 1. I can tell you right now, I'd make a lot of money.
What time did you get off the ice on Wednesday night, Nancy?
Yeah.
Hey?
No over under there. I'd have lost my shirt that night if I'd bet on it.
I just felt myself.
Okay.
9-3.
All right, Robert Currie sliding back for looks like probably going to come top 8, top 12. Bury that little rock.
No, I got stuck now. Whose idea was it to do shots before the game? I can just ask if you're asking.
It's just one shot.
Not a big guy. That's so dangerous.
I think just remove it and try and stick. Just try and hit as close. Like you can bring the weight down a little if you want.
Yeah, if we ever got to
Yeah. Okay, you want to keep the same weight then?
yeah.
9-3. 9-3 is kind of a lot.
I can't get to the inside. We just gotta concession. 10, 5. Try to get as close to nose as you can, but I don't think I can get to the inside.
Every sweeper's dream. Opposite curl hard from either end.
Can't hear me? Yeah, okay. Glimmer of hope. I thought we could have got to the inside a little bit. And, yeah.
That was probably 11 too.
All right, no hit for the deuce here.
Yeah. Throw corner, guys. I think it's 15 everywhere.
Unclean. You want to hear? 4-2. Perfect. Perfect shot. That's 2 blue.
Good job, Rob.
Look. Okay, well, they're setting up the ice rock. Or the, sorry,
Have to slow down. The broadcast's not going to last that long.
happening on
See one? Like, I'll call the curl next time, but I just need to see one before we, yeah.
We didn't really call the weight well.
Yeah. Thank you for listening to me.
Give me
go
something good
there.
to watch, Lisa.
Yeah. We've had some requests from some of the players out on the ice for some spicy commentary, and I don't think that's going to happen
We
until.
were going to do an on-ice interview,
Yeah.
but
See
you know,
how
our
this goes.
technology only goes so far. We could do the roving thing maybe next year.
All right. Team Currie's come in on their first, and a nice tight corner guard thrown by Jane on Team Way, who has the hammer.
Guards.
I, as a person who plays lead and loves playing lead, I really like it when I throw a perfect corner guard and it gets used.
That's the whole point, though, isn't it? Throw that perfect guard.
Yeah, we didn't touch it.
Not a pet peeve at all.
No. But, you know, sometimes the game doesn't go the way you plan.
A little agile on it. See that Mr. Chris here. Go behind it, I think.
10-5, just hit and roll.
Or is he going to hit? I thought he tapped behind me there for a second. Could
No,
be.
it's like, well, it could be either. I thought he tapped to go around.
So did I.
Really close. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Like that. It looks like a hit.
Yes, right.
Trying to get both.
Great shot.
Great shot. Little over more. Little too
Yeah,
much there, but
great shot.
very nice shot.
Even though you don't hit a lot as a lead, you gotta have that in your arsenal.
That is true. Yeah, sometimes it depends on who you're playing.
Oh, we just need to.
Who you're playing, the score, what end you're in. Lots of areas.
Okay, put. Yes, hard. Gotta go. Okay. Whoa. Yep. Stay down. Whoa. Okay, good shot.
Oh, nice shot. But
Shot, Mr. Shepherd.
and
I think
got a little flaw out there on the side of frame.
yeah, 5-10, I think, yeah.
Sometimes those flobs. Nobody likes them flaw.
If you got the hammer. Who's ever DJing tonight, he's got a really nice soundtrack going.
Clean. Go hard then. Curl. It's girls first. Curl. Okay, lines. Yeah, you still curl though. Still curl. Yep. 14-75. Yep.
Okay, varied, but a little deep.
I don't think the TSN commentators have as much challenge of trying to get the wine glass
Yeah, that's good.
to their lips with the big microphone.
They might have lapel mics.
Well, I could get us some lapel mic.
Whoa.
Drink more.
Ooh, stuff that. Hey. Chris playing aggressively, coming around again. You know, it's often a tendency to hit the open one, but that doesn't
Yeah,
really
you can just take a
do you any good. It just sets up a double that you know, this team can make. I like this call.
Yeah, I don't think he has much choice.
Fine. Shot. I'll probably be running ours.
So it's interesting when you see all the different makeups, the different lineups of the teams, on how there's such crossover evening over evening. Like you think it's not the same people don't always play with the same people, right? There's a lot of mix and match, things like that. It's really cool. It highlights
10 and a half.
I think what it's sort of a really
Think this way.
diverse crowd at HPC. I think that's very interesting. Because like if I look at the team that we're watching right now, they all play with sort of different people over different nights and that. So I mean, some of them play together, but
Yep. And it's always nice to play, have a little bit of variety.
Hey, whoa.
Jane thought he was
Curl.
bad.
Curl.
And every now and then
Curl.
there's that year about every
Hard
5
curl.
years. where
Hard curl.
Everything,
Hard curl.
everything gets mixed up. Okay. It's a nice sweep. I believe this is a spare on this team.
which team's that?
On Grace Hollyoak does not appear to be on.
Yeah, Grace isn't there, right?
Not
I mean,
Grace.
Grace is
Alice.
there.
Alice is not there.
I was going to mention that earlier, but I thought maybe it was my vision.
Or your ability to remember people's names.
No, I know the two sisters. I know their names, and I know that one is not the sister.
That I believe is Kara, who plays on Jody McCutcheon's Wednesday team.
That's good.
Okay, very nice shot.
It's a hair roll.
From the time that you spent on the board,
10. Same way you just threw.
This is just my own mind thinking right now is when are we getting new rocks? As I watched that rock there, that if it had a little stronger band, it might have given it a perfect roll.
We actually sent them away a year ago
I think I just
to get
finally
the
threw one well.
striking bands and the
Okay, clean.
running
Oh,
surface
more. Okay,
stuff.
clean. Yep.
And if we had done
Yep.
both, we would have had to get
Yep.
new rocks
Whoa. Yep.
immediately.
Yep.
So I believe the striking bands we will have to I don't know for sure soon. And then after that, we're going to need new rocks.
And you're gonna need rocks. I mean, of all the clubs in the city, High Park has the most access to ice that you could possibly have.
In again.
Yeah, practice ice is a little hard to come by around here.
You go to other clubs, either east or west, or even north of the city, and there's nights where they don't have. Maybe they have one draw at 5 o'clock or something, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, their rocks are going to have a little more longevity than ours for sure.
Oh, and look at that. We've got 8 people watching on YouTube.
Oh my God. Is that my mom?
Or mine.
Your mom, my mom? Yep.
Jane's mom.
Hi, Jane's mom.
I'm pretty sure Grace mentioned that she was going to have her parents. Oh, I'm looking a lot there.
I think you have like a third of that yellow if you wanted to hit it.
Well, if it wasn't for mums, there wouldn't be a lot of junior
It'll
players
curl,
curling.
hey?
Yeah,
Not saying it's not both parents. But, a lot of mums put their kids in because they curl.
Is it less weight too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking like hackish. It's curling pretty good here. Like so, curl is not the issue.
I don't see much as I look at the other screen here, Lisa, and I survey the other sheets.
Did you tell me who's tighter?
I'm not really seeing a whole lot of activity happening either. Everyone's still got really tight scores,
Yeah,
which is nice. You don't want anything to blow apart too soon.
exactly. 2 blanks on sheet 4.
Curl.
What color is
Gotta
rock?
work it over, Kira. You gotta go.
Blue.
Keep going.
Oh,
That's not
oh,
gonna-
they thought
they're
they were
not
gonna
curl
thought that
that.
was gonna come up, and oof.
That's
thought
the
they
second
were-
time we've seen that on sheet 3.
Yeah.
It did come up.
He's going to try to rip the double, right?
He wanted to throw half on that. A bit more like 4 than me, so
Yeah.
and be pretty sensitive. So
Yeah.
great chance
It was
here for Way to get his
perfect.
first Way to
I know
get
it's
his 2
like-
back.
It's scary ice because like if it's
There's a
curling and then
drop the way beat. It's pretty good.
so heavy, it's
again?
Who was our championship out of Tuesday night last night?
It was,
it Currie?
team McCutcheon,
McCutcheon.
who is now team
Currie.
Yeah. Oh, Chris. Okay.
All right. That's just
Actually, that's not bad. That makes that roll that much harder.
Yeah. I think it's not gonna fall.
just heel. I'm not gonna mess around with the guard one.
I'm just doing this on air. Oh, no?
Fine.
Okay, let's see.
Don't change anything. 10-2, nice throw.
All right, just get rid of the yellow and give Chris the option to hit or throw, or hit or throw. I hope he's going to throw no matter what, but hit or draw. Like he's going for the hit.
You had 14-5? You had 14-5?
Discussing that. We can even throw 410 at this, no problem.
Well, I think they have a pretty good idea of what the ice is running right now. So this should be a well swept time.
Have you ever played?
You got it.
They haven't laid a broom to it yet. They're sweeping her now. They were just keeping it clean for a bit. So
Just clean, guys.
just clean. It looks like they've got a nice tee line.
5.
Way to be, Chris.
Good shot, Chris.
Good end. Well played.
Nice.
Good for the fans.
Keep it exciting.
My bad.
The split didn't match the way it
Take a boot at 4. I don't think we've been at
Good
4
on
lately.
another guys.
Coming along here. Oh.
Reach.
Oh, excitement on our feature sheet
Keep going,
here.
you're doing it. Keep going.
Good job.
Yeah, looks like the center guards just bit the rings. So Chris is going to put up another center guard, looking for the steal.
Hey,
Now let's try out this telestrator here, Nancy.
All
Here's
right.
the yellow rock.
Dying to see it, at least. Dying to see it.
With the yellow rock, I think you want to be right here in the center line.
Oh, look at that. You're
See
just
if
like,
Jane can put it on
is
the
your
mark.
last name Howard?
No. But I have some drawing skills.
Well, you're an engineer.
Yes. And it's looking a bit heavy again. Oh, maybe no, coming
No, I
down.
don't think so. Look like it's coming down a bit.
Coming down nice. Oh, Chris is blocking my dot.
we can split ours.
Make it
Oh
a bit.
yeah, it is a bit heavy. All right.
That over curled a bit.
But staggered guards. Oof, now it's a race to the top. 8.
Got a touch light.
Line's good.
Well, I don't think I'm surprised that our feature sheet is tied right now at all. I think it's going to be a pretty close game.
Oh dear.
Bring it back here. Yes, hard. Yes,
A
hard.
little heavy. Yep. And gonna bring that right back so there's room for a couple of rocks.
Stupid.
My commentator, Lisa, has just made her way back to Toronto after being over across the pond, as we say, for the last couple of days. She just jumped across there to go to the UK and over to Paris for a few days. Bit of a
Do a little-
globetrotter she is.
Little shopping.
Yeah. Because there's no shopping here in Toronto. You had to go all the way to Europe.
Oh, there's no shopping like Paris shopping. Oh, heavy curl there.
Probably get lost.
Hey, that's nice.
You want to share the joke about what the customs guy? Sorry, do you want to share the joke on what the customs guy had to say to you about your passport?
Well, you know, no matter when you know you're not in trouble, you know you've done nothing wrong. It's always a little nerve-wracking going through customs and
Border control, yeah.
border control. We're just about to go through on the leaving France, and the
Okay.
French border guard looks at my passport and looks at me and looks back at the passport and then says to me, "I don't think this is valid." And so then, of course,
Get it going.
my heart was in my throat. And oh, a nice shot there. Nice shot, Owen. Clear them both out. And set up a little hit and roll, I think. And said, "I don't think you don't think your passport's valid." So I said, "No, it is valid. It's one of the new ones." Because if you don't have a new passport, they're quite different. And so I immediately started explaining that I just got it. It's fine. And then the border guard says to me, "Oh, shouldn't it be an American passport?" To which I then told him, "You're not supposed to be able to tell jokes.
It's a serious job you've got.
This is too scary." And then he proceeded, even though there was a lineup of hundreds of people behind me. Oh, coming in a little hot and wide here. Nice sweep by Heather to get it. Proceeded to chit-chat about the politics of the United States of America for quite some time, and then much to the chagrin of the Eurostar people who are desperately trying to get people onto the train. And I got out of the lineup, and my girlfriend who was waiting for me gave me attitude about to stop flirting with the border guards.
He started it, Lisa. He started it.
Line only. Back 8 even. Yeah. It's just back 4.
You're going to be wide open.
It's just back 4.
I think the ice is tricking everybody a bit here.
Right up. Done.
Oh, it maybe just came up quicker than they thought.
Woo, we're up to 10 people. Nothing in the live chat if anybody's...
If we get to 20, I'm adding it to my resume. I just have to make 9 phone calls.
If you're not related to us and you want to say something in the chat, then
If you're not related.
I mean, if you are related to us and you want to say something in the chat, then feel free.
Mine is fine.
This looks a little hot too, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think they're really...
It's coming now, though.
Yeah. He's gonna hit it, or she's gonna hit it, but it's... Oh, yeah. Oh, that works.
Not bad, not bad.
I'm
We're just freezing here.
Okay. Do we have hammer?
A lot of room to go on top, though.
Yeah.
A lot of room.
Yeah.
Would you draw top 4 here under cover, Nancy?
What end am I in, Lisa? I'm in.
Let you know that we have a
Ooh.
wine tasting going on. I know the curling is very exciting.
If you're not here, and hopefully you can hear one of our sponsors, Stu Sankey, talking about a wine tasting. We'll turn our volume down.
Okay, clean. Right on the face here. Yep. This line. This line.
Oh, sure, Rob.
Yes, we can get freeze.
So again, they're still going deeper than they were.
Top it.
I'm gonna give you less weight though, just so you know. Top 4?
I think they're just being overly cautious on the weight that they're throwing.
The teams on sheet 3 were given microphones, and it does not appear that they put them on the right person, because I can't figure out.
See, this one's coming down with a little less weight, so
Yeah.
they can add a little more maneuverment.
Oh, they're
Still pounding it, but
Nice shot, bud.
little bump.
all right, well, they got one more rock to fit there.
Yeah.
Not quite what you want to hear, but
15-1.
Without a lip.
15-1, they're saying for time. That's good.
We've thrown every rock this end.
Yeah, I know, that's true. Yeah.
I guess 15-1 to.
to tee line though, right?
Well, that would have been back 4, back on its own. So.
even
got
this,
a curl.
even this looks quick though, eh?
Yep. That is. Yikes.
Like they're just trying to get a piece of it by curling it.
This one's not bad, but frozen here is pretty good.
So yes, as I was saying, there's.
I think the main thing is just make sure that we do tuck some portion of the stone, right? So that we don't wear the double.
What's the first call, I guess, is what I'm asking.
Well, I mean,
First call is top 4.
threw that pretty good. Like I feel like we could sink that.
I agree. Yeah, okay. I agree. You threw really nice.
Somebody's got to take the top.
Short's a miss.
Short is the miss. Although, if you play with Nancy Currie, you're not allowed to say miss. You're only allowed to say short is the B.
Is the B.
Because we don't want to have negative thoughts in our head.
I don't know if we want to touch it. Like the closer we get, the more buried we want to be. Does that make sense? Yeah. So,
Somebody wants to go down the other end and I thinking a miss.
yeah, it's like 15-1 now, eh? Like Heather's is 15-1, yeah.
They go down the other end with one thought anyway. The only person who cares about Plan B's device. And the sweep.
Oh. Daisy Moore says, thank you for streaming. Thank Patrick. We're just here doing the glory work.
Or the high-paid commentators.
High-paid commentator.
And high maintenance. Or maybe we're high maintenance, not high paid. Or high something. Are we high?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Let's go!
Oh, it's hot again.
That's not even gonna get to the nose of it, will it, Lisa?
Okay. No. She's a nice
Oh,
weight.
nice.
Ooh, very nice. And the crowd goes wild.
Crowd goes wild, or at least the two people in the booth are.
No bounce, you can't. Yeah.
So 14-6, yeah.
No way.
Oh, we did have some points scored there on 2-2.
Oh, okay.
It's a 4-0 game right now.
See if that lasts.
Yeah.
Did you hear what Mr. Currie was saying there? By any chance?
I did not.
I didn't catch it either. I was watching.
Our sheet really straightened out over the course of the game on Wednesday night.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's somewhat apparent what he's going to try to do. I was just curious how much he was planning to throw at it. He doesn't take a lot of time in the hack. My kind of curler. Oh, that is a pretty shot.
Very nice shot.
He made that look effortless.
Yeah, it really did. Looks like Chris is just
Mind you,
gonna...
this is the 9th rock down here. Chris, if you don't know the line yet.
9th rock.
I made that up. That's what it feels like. They've come the same way, the same turn, like for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I do believe that yellow guard was the second one thrown.
All right, I'm just saying, there's a lot of rocks that come down the exact same path.
Okay, looks like Chris is going to play the little bump here.
Well, that'd be nice.
I think there's some excitement on sheet 4 here, but let me make
Oh,
sure I
a
see this.
score went up on sheet 1, Lisa.
Oh, a 3-point.
Oh, there's a bit of a change over on sheet 1. We can't go right now, though.
No.
But I'll keep an eye on it for you over here.
Thanks.
Stop.
Oh, no, he's just,
just a little
protecting. No, I think maybe that was the call.
I'm sure it was. I doubt
Yeah,
that he missed it by
nice
that
call.
much.
Yeah, they don't have hammers, so.
Well, they don't. That's
Why
what I
would
was
you
going to
bring
say.
one in?
If Chris had a hammer, he'd be very happy.
I think he'd be happy to steal here. I mean, you're always happy to steal.
Yes, you are. Or get 3.
Or get 3. Yes, we've had a change in sheet 1. It's 3-1 for Team Ashiq.
Who's a Burman here?
No change on sheet 2.
That's,
Still a tight game on sheet 4. 1-0 with 2 blanks. And in the trophy event, it's 4-2. And we haven't quite figured out who... Oh, it looks like Team Lawson is yellow. Up 4-1 over Ted Mooij.
I also
The lounge atmosphere is picking up. Say that we're at sort of maximum capacity right now for the crowd out there.
Well, I don't know. I've seen a lot more people in here before.
I was trying to pump it up.
Oh, tough shot. All right. Steal of 1. Let's take a look at sheet 4. update you on
Then
this.
we'll go around the horn
Should we go around the horn?
after we update our
Okay, on the feature sheet, Team Wei is sitting 2-1 buried with a really high corner guard. Let's watch this shot. Just looks like a hit and roll under that long corner.
Oh.
Really trying to make this curl. Nice sweep, nice shot. Really nice shot.
Really nice.
Great sweep by Grace Hollyoak, who is running her own bakery business.
Oh, remember that night we
And-
played them and
yeah.
they brought all that food? Oh,
I believe she's got a
oh.
very nice cake here that's on the High Park Instagram feed. And
Really?
and if you want to see Grace's work or have her bake something for you, we personally vouch for it. You can
Definitely.
find her on Instagram, and her handle is Grace Baked That.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
Yes.
Grace Baked That.
So next time you need an event,
I should get something for next book club.
yeah, you should. I bet it's going to be lemon flavored.
You think?
Please yourself, not your guests.
Oh, my guests. Oh, okay.
guests
Well, I was
like-
sure. I just assumed everybody loves lemon.
Everybody loves chocolate.
No, that's the problem. with that. Everybody doesn't love chocolate.
Oh, just got by. Oh, just a bit heavy.
Well, I do like that chocolate cake that you make, though. That's really thick, and we have to drink champagne with it. That's
You just like the champagne that comes with it.
that's a good cake.
Because you're a bougie bitch.
We had a Guinness cake, chocolate cake at the club, my other club, and it was decadent. It reminded me of yours, but it was more. It was moister and like obviously based on the Guinness. It had real Guinness in it, but it was pretty good, and it didn't taste like the chocolate that I don't like. It was yummy.
Do you know that if you drink 40 pints of Guinness, 1 glass of milk, and 2 glasses of orange juice, you fulfill all your vitamin requirements for 1 day?
One day. I
One day.
thought you were going to say a year.
You just got to keep all those. You drink the milk and the orange juice early in the process, otherwise they're
One's
probably
gonna-
not
one's,
staying
one's
down.
definitely going to acetize the other, so I can't do either. And I don't like Guinness, so I guess I'm out.
Okay, really nice shot. Sitting 2, I think, pretty much buried and tough to get to. Unless you come
You
out
can-
that
you
from
can-
the,
you
might
can try
probably
it
get
that
that
way.
from you probably get the outside one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, throw some decent weight
Or
at it.
or you know what? I like what Chris is calling here. Of
You just call in to come in,
come around like back 8 and
Yeah.
sit shot.
sit behind him,
Yeah.
say take that.
Sit right on that little D in Laneway Distillers. Laneway Distillers are
It's hard not to want to hit that though, Lisa.
yeah.
It's hard not to want to hit it.
This is the right call.
Is the hammer in the right spot on our screen?
Oh. No,
are
it
we
is
supposed
not.
to? Are we supposed to move that? It looks like
'Cause we're
Currie's
in the
had,
5th end, and I can't remember what.
I was gonna
what's
say
the
it
score.
looks like Currie's had the hammer since the start.
The 4th end, yellow scored 1. Oops. Oof. It's tough to get.
A lot of work. It's a lot of work to do here.
So no, blue has
When I
hammer.
submit my invoice, I'm not going to be. I'm not going to
Blue
blush.
has hammer.
Okay,
Because
good.
yellow
Then
stole
it's
one.
moving. Then it's
Yeah,
moving.
yeah.
Good.
I just forgot to put the score up. We're here in the 5th end.
So back to what we were talking about. But
Well, I don't remember what we were talking
we
about.
were talking about
because-
whether Chris was going to hit that or not.
Well, and I think we effectively had no commentary.
Pardon me?
Yes, thank you. I just did it.
Done.
And somebody else came to tell us our mistake.
Oh my God! It's Kevin, the ice maker. Kev, do you want to come in and say a few words, babe? Want to come in and have a wee chat with us about the ice? No? Okay.
It's quick out there.
All right. Actually, that reminds me, though. I'd like to do a little shout out to my Tuesday night team. I'd really like to thank them immensely for allowing me to free up my schedule and be here tonight. And if anyone can connect those dots.
It is a
Otherwise, I'd have been busy. But so again, I just want to shout out to my team for making sure I wasn't busy tonight. Wouldn't want to be busy.
I believe you were on the ice and played a part in that loss.
It's always a good team effort.
Yep. All right, looks like we're on Skip's Rocks on sheet 1. How about we take a little boo over there and
Go back to our feature game then.
let's get you some volume here on the
Mike's going.
Skip's Rocks.
you.
Pretty tight game still. I wouldn't expect anything less.
Sorry, guys.
Excellent curlers here.
So I think on sheet 2, we have we have blue is up 4, right? And blue just took 2 more.
Yes, Team McCutcheon looks like they're up by 6 points.
6 points. So 1 and 2, like
let's
number
keep it
6. And
Something happening on.
sheets tight.
Coming towards the home end in the 6th end.
Owen and Grace are bringing this down. Got nice line. Gonna get a little, oh, we got enough for Rub to get past the yellow for line. Nice.
Nice shot. And a shout out to my Uncle Hal, who is
We got someone from Saskatchewan watching this game?
no, he's from Calgary.
Oh, well,
Calgary.
that's not allowed, is it?
Only cheers for the Saskatchewan Rough Riders when they're not playing
Whoever
the Calgary Stampeders. Oh, another text message about people liking our cake commentary.
Oh, nice. Well, wait till you try the cake.
Unfortunately, our bottle of Chablis is depleted, so we might have to start.
We're a little far from the wine cellar.
Well, far from the wine cellar. We might have to start sending up some smoke signals.
We're gonna start slumming it. I mean, there's a beautiful wine list here at HPC, is what I meant to say.
Yes, there is. Oh, well. Okay.
Gee, those are tight.
Staggered guards. That's you got to come around that. Put that top 4. It's there. There's enough curl. Oh, they're calling back 4. You don't think you could get around there to top button?
Maybe they're finding that they're all just cutting a bit. I don't know.
Maybe.
They're finding that they're just they're finishing hard. There's only about 9 ways to describe a rock that over curls.
Whoa. We could get into all of the curling, permanent curling terminology that could also be interpreted as foreplay.
They all have a little sexual innuendos. Is that what you're getting at? I was going to say there's as many curling terms as there are for what men refer to their privates as, but you know.
Oh dear.
That's not parried at all. But that leads for a nice roll.
Yeah, that is a work to work with. A rock that you don't really want to leave your competition when you know they can make these shots.
No, these 8 people can make most shots. That's not in their arsenal for sure. Yeah. How much ice are you going to give for that? That's nice. That's good.
That's a lot of weight.
That's a lot of what, Lise?
I'm throwing a lot of heat at this, and I don't really need to.
Heather's throwing it, right?
No, I think it's still Peter.
Oh, is it Peter? Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think this is Peter's second. Hey, I think he's on the front. Is he on the front?
He's by.
He's by.
But he's going to roll.
No.
Oh, I
Oh.
can't believe he was that tight to get by, and it didn't. It didn't roll. I go back to the bands. Or his release. I could find an excuse either way. For Peter, of course.
That's the other important part about curling is finding some way to excuse why you didn't make the shot.
100% accountability.
There's no roll on this one.
These people spend all day at work with 100% accountability, and they step on the ice, and it's like it just dissipates in a second. Couldn't possibly be my fault.
It's the rocks, the ice. There's one downside of playing with the ice maker. As soon as you start complaining about the ice, he starts getting defensive. Can't switch the rocks up. They're all perfect.
Michaela said the other night when you were traveling back from Europe, and I was screaming so loud. She goes, "I was trying to tell you what the weight was, Nancy, but you couldn't hear me because you were screaming so loud." And I said, at that point, I didn't need to know what the weight was. I just needed you to scream it. She goes, "I was trying to yell control."
Didn't matter.
I said, "Didn't matter."
Oh, I don't know that you need to hit this blue out there. I kind of like coming around top 4. You got hammer. Oh. Heather's coming in for her. Oh, she wants to hit something.
Well, it's nothing. It's not a bad idea to move them around a bit.
No,
they are
true.
sort of,
You could get in,
impediments.
if you don't get in there perfect, your competition might, and then where are you at?
He does have, if you've done the score right, he does have the hammer. I can see a little hammer on my dashboard.
He definitely has the hammer. And nobody had to come and tell us.
That's true.
4 minutes after we switched. Oh, we should have the mics on. Sorry.
Oh, we're far more
Sorry,
interesting than
listeners.
they are. Come on.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Chris is right. I think we just put something in play over there and try to draw the chase, and then we might do it.
Is it or I leave them a juicy and
We just had a really big miss too.
Don't worry.
Really big.
I think that the short outcome is okay too.
Had a big miss on sheet 2 in favor of
I think you
time.
can throw 10-15. Yeah. Good, 4-5. No out.
So what they land on?
Wait up here right now.
I think they're moving something around. Oh, no, there's something in play next to that yellow. Or next to the blue.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Ooh, a little overswept.
That's good.
Oh, still, that's good.
Good. It's just the second shot. For the moment.
I think if we just keep sitting 2, I think we're going to take 2. I think he's going to have a shot.
So did Drunko actually just coincidentally find you, or did you actually feed it to him?
Oh, no, I fed it to my family Wordle group.
I'm just wondering whether or not we need
I
the draw so that
was on site at an event today in my other life, and there was an astronaut who was speaking at this conference I was at, and he was from, you guessed the province.
Alberta?
Nope.
Saskatchewan?
You betcha, baby.
So am I from Saskatchewan.
I know, and then when he said Saskatchewan, I tried not to clap, but But he did a lot of
You
his...
know one person from Saskatchewan,
I know
and now
one,
you know
one.
2?
Now I know. Well, I don't really know him. But he did a lot of his test fighter piloty blah blah blahs in Alberta, right? And also in the that place to the south of us. But he was a Saskatchewanian. What do you call him?
Saskatchewanian.
Saskatchewan.
Now, if you're actually from Saskatchewan, you could tell the difference. Like when people say Toronto, you know they're not from Toronto, from Toronto.
Toronto.
But Saskatchewan is also the same thing. Like, say it properly. Saskatchewan, 4 syllables. But if you're from there, you can make it Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
No.
Well, that's like Newfoundland. If you say it wrong, they know you're not from there.
Yeah.
Something.
Okay. That sets up real
Oh,
nice.
I think they got shot out of that? No.
No. Well, they were shot on the
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
But I think blue's still second.
They'll be shot if they have the hammer, and they do. This would be interesting. This would be a good strategy to see what he does. People should play this back and just use it as a teaching tool. You're going to get some best-in-class shot calling.
Yes. Yeah. We don't have hammer.
Doesn't have hammer. What's he do?
What do you do with that? They do the
Exactly.
same thing. Yep. I think that was always the risk of playing it wide. If they come in there, it's tough to get at. 2 rocks left. 3 rocks left.
So all he wants to do is just steal. Or even worst case scenario, force, but steal for sure, right? Because that house is a little open.
6th end, like a steal's real nice.
That looks a little heavy though, doesn't it?
It's a lot heavy.
Unless it's got some strong finish I haven't seen lately.
First wave proving that a skip.
I didn't see, they weren't sweeping that on the way down though, right? Like that was heavy all the way.
No. First wave proving that a skip only needs. Oh, well, it's still sitting for 3rd.
Did anyone get a time on that?
They have to play it.
I don't think Grace is very happy with that.
Either that or the draw and final.
It was going sideways.
I think you're coming in.
I think you got to draw.
I think you're coming in.
Pretty flat, no?
You got to get the one in there, and then you, because you're still at Vice Rocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's just giving me a little.
Yeah, this is Vice's last, I think. Jeez, that looks hot again, too.
Maybe they didn't play the draw, because that's not draw lately, so they're trying to come off.
Okay, there's plenty in off there.
They played that prematurely, but yeah.
I think so.
In whatever, it's a good shot.
Yeah, I don't think Team Currie's going to miss this twice.
Might have turned out there.
No. But if they, I mean, just because a shot isn't made doesn't mean it's not the right call.
Yeah,
Right?
that's true.
I mean, if that had hit the
they
right
hit
way
that
and rolled
roll,
in, then you would have had the best. Then you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
you
you're setting
eliminated and
free.
you rolled. So
Yeah.
you still. It's just whatever you feel. It's whatever you think you're gonna.
Yeah.
You feel like throwing at that time, right?
I think the middle's coming down like they're really hooking in the last 20 feet.
Oh, look, we've had 3 ends in a row scored on sheet 4. Tie game, 2-2.
They're sort of like the quiet guys out there tonight.
Sounds like they're calling T-line. Line looks nice.
You gotta curl that a lot, though. Hey,
Ooh,
come on.
it's gonna
curl,
finish. It's
curl,
gonna
curl,
finish.
Curl,
This is a
curl,
peach dance.
curl,
That is
curl,
a
curl.
beautiful shot. Still a bit. Oh no, not
You
quite.
could have got about 2 more rotations on that.
Yeah.
That's just a plum.
It's just a plum.
Better
Nobody
than an
likes-
apple.
Well, a nectarine just doesn't sound as good, but tastes better than a peach. I don't know that fuzzy stuff.
And what does Mr. Chris do right now?
I don't know if you hit and roll. If you roll away, you're still leaving the other side draw. Like you just got to bite 4.
Move on to that.
He wants to see if he runs something, what he gets.
I don't think you get much.
You want to try this? And if, like, the risk is that we do this.
I don't think you get much either. they're just not lined up.
So I don't mind a straight pick.
I mean, you can go yellow, blue, yellow, but it doesn't work.
We'll go here.
I don't mind that setup shot.
Yeah, I guess we could not touch anything.
They can get the setup shot by hitting too, but
touch this one, it
it's
might go back into there.
yeah.
I don't mind coming. Oh, look, the telestrator.
And this stays, like you protect this one at least, right?
Show us what you like,
I
please.
kind of like coming right here.
So we're hitting what we can see of that, or
Come here,
You're hitting it over there.
and then on the next rock, you come down.
Yeah, a little.
They're probably going to try and come around here.
Less.
And on the next shot, then.
You're gonna come up.
What Chris does with his final shot.
Okay, so then they're trying to get this. We thought we had a telestrator.
Half my rock is close.
Here, here, here.
They're playing that hit. They're playing the move around shot. I don't know what weight he's throwing at.
And it's yellow on the blue, on the blue, on the blue.
Yellow on the yellow on the blue on
One to yellow.
Oh, he's just going straight back.
Yeah.
All right.
Got yellow and nothing else. That needed a curl.
Okay. Yeah, I really need to curl. I think that's why they were yelling curl.
You think so?
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't hear because I'm yelling so loud myself.
I've never experienced that.
I find curling therapeutic.
Was it that
Yeah,
two
yeah.
kind of weight?
After a long day at work,
one.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to yell at anybody anymore.
Maybe it was just soft on my double.
Got it. I don't know about that call. The other thing, well, I mean,
What did you say they did, Mike?
oh, just missed it. Say much four, I think. That's what it's going on. People have driven on the prairies.
Is that Kelly?
I think it was Heather and
Heather?
Chris.
How do you feel about the intern draw?
Oh, because 3's the only one mic'd, right? I thought
Yeah.
Mike the Bison.
I don't.
Do we have an intern top?
Not for multiples.
No, for one.
For one, yeah. Sure, I don't know.
Going back to 3. Are you okay?
Well, then, that's the really stuff.
This is good. This is nice. It's a great weight, right?
That's good. Good shot.
Do you see anything too?
So we're definitely pounding up there.
Yeah, this one's a
Yeah, I don't really see anything else.
I mean, in off of that one.
That in off there.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
it's
flat.
very, very flat. How do you,
Sorry, yeah, just to here. Just to there. Yeah.
yeah. I think those are your two choices.
Can't see this drawing on the screen without the
You
telescope.
think it's going to come up ahead of the same weight?
I don't think that's there. That's why.
I don't think that's there. I don't think that's
Yeah?
there.
I don't think this, like the bump of that's there. It's enough
I
to
think
get it off.
that's good.
You could throw peel at your yellow and stick it, but you're not going to keep your shooter, but it's a shot, right?
Yep.
It's the last rock, right?
So I think he's trying to hit this fin. Almost maybe straight back. straight back and almost, and then the one you hit hits the blue.
He has to hit it straight back. If he hits the one on the 12th, and he's screwed.
Oh, beautiful shot. The crowd goes wild. Wow, great shot, Chris.
That's the shot of his night. That's the shot of his night.
Well called and
Well called,
made.
well played.
Sixth end. Great shot.
You get a replay on that?
I don't know how to work it.
All right. In our minds, seeing a replay.
I changed the hammer. I put the score.
You've got a lot of responsibility.
Oh, I did the wrong score.
Rob Gray.
Okay, what's the call? Disregard.
Hey, Rob. Did you get a new shirt?
All right, let's jump.
What's going on here?
Either jump to 2 or 4.
I'm trying to do the score here.
All right, I'll leave you alone.
That was great. Okay. Tight as rock. Right back to center. 16-3. Yep.
Sorry, shoot 2 home.
I said either 2 or 4. Let's see what they're doing. 4 is tied. got a nice hit, but didn't get the roll that they wanted at all.
Oh, and the score updated. But except it updated in the wrong way. What the hell?
Sheet 3's tied.
Okay, now we've got 2 points into. Oh dear, people.
I'll just take comfort in it's tied, and we'll worry about the semantics forthcoming. And now I think yellow lies 3. No, yellow lies 2 on sheet 3. Sheet 1, Raj took 1 in the 5th, so there's a 2-point deficit. Sheet 2, there's a bit of a spread right now. The score is 6-1. Sheet 3 reviewing, it's tied game. Sheet 4 appears to be tied. Owen's on his second shot, looking for some redemption. Does he get it? Does he get it? Does he get the roll he wishes for? Oh, nice
very
shot,
nice
Mr.
shot.
Shepherd. Nice shot.
Thank you. See, Nancy? Gotta. Don't ask, don't get.
Ow, Jesus.
You have to share some.
No, look at the difference in the color.
Yeah.
I think Chris is trying to play this.
Sorry,
He's trying to play the double. But
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, Jane's sure
The
trying to
only-
make
there's
that. Oh, we
only
could
two
listen. We
rocks
should
there. He
listen
could be
and then.
trying to.
Okay, hard. Okay, it's fine.
Okay, better than it was. Better than it was.
That's good.
Try to wait and call. Like you said 10, I think. Sorry. It was virtually unmissable. I don't know how I missed that.
Okay, folks, we seem to have a technical glitch in our scoring system. When I push the 1 yellow.
Score is correct.
No, the score is not correct.
Oh, it's not. Oh, you went
It is
5-3.
currently-
5-5.
Currently 5-5. No, 4-4.
Shot race.
11. Good. Okay, this way.
I see it with the outcome. Board rate?
Can you just erase it and go right back to 0?
I've already tried that.
Right?
Good.
Have this final rock coming down to 3.
Wait. Shake.
Should get
Ooh, this could be a nice,
get a really nice roll
roll.
here. We got
Oh,
any band.
too
Oh,
much.
a little over. Needed some more curl. She was yelling curl and somebody else wasn't. So it's just
Yeah, it needed a couple more inches of curl. Nice double, or no, just hit and roll.
It's good throw.
I can imagine.
Look a little down, so, but just needed to say 1-2. Let's try to get him under, but nose is okay. 10?
Okay. got a hit and roll here. We just had to go off camera for Nancy to explain
Just tell me, you gotta stick the shooter.
how the world works.
So we'll do that as well, but even if it's not.
Okay, folks, the ends are going to be wrong here in terms of who scored what, but we'll get to the right score. Oh, gotta move this over. Come on, Peter. This is why you get paid the big bucks. Move that rock, move that rock, move that rock, move that rock. Woof. Woof. Nice sweep, Peter. I'll make your hair curl.
Nice throw. Just looks a little softer to your hand.
Yeah. If he flops, what do we do?
Your box under.
Yeah. No, he flops. He's trying to flop on top of us. Two's not awesome.
Okay. Ooh, big sweep here by Owen. Hard. Yeah. Oh, hard to get by, hard to get by. Oof. Oh! And I believe they're yelling that Nancy and I
Just try and roll it over here, I think, right?
Yeah, I think that's making the double easy.
echoed all around. So close. I don't think you could have stuck that any harder.
Okay.
Or
If you get a one rock roll, it's a pretty tough double.
Yeah.
Leaves a pocket.
Loud. Oh, I had Nancy's mic turned down.
Yeah, we just have to make sure we get under, right?
yeah, but I mean, like, even if we're there, he's playing that for the deuce. I mean, maybe not.
I think this is doable.
I think so too. I think that's the call. I think it's a game of deuce for him if we hit this. So I think we gotta go here. Or here. Because how does he make the double? For that.
Yeah. Prefer.
I mean, if we put this in the even that's well, no, maybe that.
I think that if we don't, it's pretty hard to make this perfect, and that's an easier double than that.
I agree. Okay, so you want to just go here?
Yeah.
What's the miss? Deep and that's not bad, right? Can't be
So
sure.
we're coming this way.
That's good input. It's a good discussion that they're having.
Yeah.
And obviously they know what they have to leave their opponent.
Jane for center. I think it's probably pretty close. And we just need a piece of the. Okay. Maybe a little less.
You drew here before.
No, I can't quite see. Is
Just
Heather,
bite the top four.
is Heather doing the Vice's trick of
Not
your
putting
feet, move your feet, but not the broom? Or did she move her feet and the broom?
No, yeah, he tapped a little bit further in
Yeah.
when he was leaving the house.
Yeah,
It's automatic double.
because that is something that Vices do, and they.
I would know.
Throws it on the drop one. You guys like this? Okay. Yeah. So I took a center off and touching the forefront.
Well, you did fix it.
Well, they're not in the right end, but it's the right score.
All right. Well, people are only looking for the score.
Okay, Chris, come
Go
in.
ahead, back it. Yeah, bring it back here. Gotta freeze this, Jane. Yep. Hard. No, line's fine.
shot.
Come on, guys.
Nice shot, Chris. Good call, Heather. Well, there's been a slight change over on sheet 2. Sheet 1 has not put up a score since we've last visited them, so I can't tell if there's a difference. It's still a 2-point spread. There's a addition. And on sheet 5, we still have a 5-2 game. 5-2 for yellow being Carson. Lawson. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, we got a bullet coming down here. Could be.
Do we get the double or do we get it? Oh!
What a shot. What a shot.
Sorry, guys.
I think for 3. Beauty.
That might be a bit of separation in the game. That would be your.
Nice shot, right?
Okay, guys.
Yep, it's 3. It scores already up.
Put that one up in a real hurry. 3 blue, right? All right, anything else we should check in on here, Nance?
There's some slow play on a couple of sheets, but I don't think you want me to start talking about that.
What's your opinion on slow play, Nancy?
Slow play. Look at Kevin stuck his head in the booth again. How you doing, Kevin? Seven four.
All right, let's get to the home end.
Do a
here.
little homework. You want to go around the horn a bit, just for the
Yeah,
sake
let's
of the
just take
viewers?
a look at. I think we're on the away end on. And then on the. Ooh, a little bit of a comeback. Melanie's taken the last 2 ends.
Yeah.
Scored 5 and stolen 6. So
See what happens
got
at 7.
guards
Yeah.
here. Okay, and then sheet.
Nice way, buddy.
So we're going into a guard. Yeah.
Yeah, similar. That was a 10.
All right, so we got our guard up there on sheet 2 of these. Sweep that to get that to be their tight corner guard. They're going to get that high corner.
Yeah. Now, what do you think, Nancy? Would you play 2 corners on either side, or a corner?
Well, I'm down 3, right? I think
Would you
I'm gonna-
play 2 corners on one side?
I'm going to go both. I'm going to go one on each side. I'm going to go traditional.
Okay.
I'm going to go with what the data tells me works, which unfortunately is a corner on each side, but tight. Like
Yeah.
the one on my screen to the left is
Yeah.
good. The other one, not so much.
And I do like the.
I'm going to go around them, no matter what this rock does. It's going to hit that guard.
Oh dear. Now where's the skip over there to sweep that?
It's not really going far enough to ease it.
Nice little tick. And we do play the 5-guard rule here at High Park, but yeah, 5-guard.
5-guard, yeah.
But we haven't picked up the center line tick anywhere. You're still allowed to tick off the center line.
Yeah, I mean, we've only come across that in the OCA right now that I'm familiar with, but yeah. I don't know if other clubs adopted it or not. I think some, I don't know. I can't speak to that.
We cannot touch it.
We cannot touch it.
It wants to be through.
Oh, it might get what it wants. Oh dear. Unfortunate miss there.
I think it stops.
No.
No?
But you never know. Those ones that come right through, sometimes they come back to help you out. All right, so we're into the hitting
There
zone.
goes the flaw. That's not a flaw.
That's not a flaw. You
Of
want
the two of the guards.
Yeah.
The guards is still the right call. If you're down 2, you can go either way, but you're down 3, so you got to go with the guard.
Very nice shot by Owen. Rolls
Very
for
nice
a
roll too, eh?
center guard.
They couldn't get perfecter. There's a good word. Perfecter.
Okay, so I think this path will be slightly less.
You'd have been better to go with the Prosecco.
What do you think?
Too much.
That was 10.
Or a Guinness. Or a Cava.
Like tea light.
25.
I still don't see a score up for the end that they've already played on sheet 1.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay, came in for a nice. And Team Currie's going to continue to get rid of the guards that might get them into trouble.
Why didn't you stop?
Oh, and there we go. There's the R-rated words. Okay, nice peel of the guard here. I expect that Team Way is going to try and come around again from the other side. Oh, back house.
Let's make a nice draw. You guys want 95 here?
I think so.
We're going to the back 8. Yeah, the
The
call
other
is to
thing I was
freeze in
just
the back
thinking,
8.
because I'm hungry, is about cake. So I'm going to go back to Grace's cakes and think that if anyone's having like any events over the summer, whether they're bridal showers, baby showers, that type of stuff, where those type of really niche cakes come in handy, like that light fluffy cake with little the layered cake and that white icing. on the side.
Beautiful
Pardon me.
decoration.
Yeah. What was her hashtag again?
Grace baked that. Oh, come on, Peter, you got this. Oh, hell of a sweep by the front end. Hell of a sweep.
Really nice. Well done.
Sorry, the ad was really soft.
Can you tell who's got last rock so I could at least surmise who scored on the 6th end?
I do not know.
I could step out to the ice and count the rocks.
Ooh, Grace just gets by that.
Seeing the intern?
I think so.
That was a 7 no out.
It feels too big.
Can you cut it? Okay.
This is just a little heavy.
Yeah.
That's not good after that beautiful shot.
Oh, too bad. She's the first one was a peach.
Such a good shot.
Okay, hangs around for 1, 2, third shot.
Just kick too big.
Just kicked too big, she said.
Yeah.
Sorry, my friends.
Okay, good try. Maybe he'll fall down.
Can't decide who I think hasn't put the score up, Michaela or Hale.
All right. Sweeping hard to get this yellow at the back of the house. Roll out. Okay. So, blue sitting 1. Looks like Chris is going to draw down.
We want to have access to that back.
I don't know if you can draw down to this,
Have
Nancy.
access to the stone on your next one,
Well,
right?
that's what we gotta have access to that room. I feel like if we go here, he's probably going there, right? I can't see him. There's nothing on that line. So
If we go here,
but I just don't know how we get 3 at that point.
He doesn't know how, yeah, I was going to say. He's trying,
Yeah.
It's easy to see how you're going
if
to
we
get 2. It's
bury
hard to see how
something,
you're
yeah,
going to
what's he doing?
No, I understand, but how do we get 3?
Well, we still play that.
Okay, then we gotta be over here though, right? We can't.
I think you gotta come in right now.
If we get back here, then at least we can.
We could play the out turn and try and touch it.
Like even if you go here, that's not bad.
But because it's back here, I do think there's a chance that we could overbury and.
Yeah, that's fine. You wanna go there then?
He might draw down to you if you go here.
Yeah, I know. I don't mind this.
Let's talk about your shoulder, Nancy.
Then you won't have that shot. You have to be on this side.
No, you know me, I don't talk about it.
Because you have to be on.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
So, but if it's grabbing a bit in the middle, I think that's an okay. Let's try for this.
Yeah.
But this is okay, right?
I don't know. Yours did not move.
No, it was a very bad slide.
Okay.
Golf course
I
opens on
slid
Monday.
quite wide.
No season overlap. That's the way you like it.
Funny, isn't it? Well, I'm not going to, of course.
Is it on a high side up to the back?
Oh, you're just saying that because it's recorded.
No, Pete's was 13-7.
I am working from home. I'm staying home to vote.
In the middle. We're gonna go in the middle.
The high side on the back one.
Yeah.
Those are going to be big lineups, and I can see the library from my house.
Yep. Well, line's good. That's the back line. Yep.
Hard line, hard line.
Push all the way back here, as far as she goes.
Let go, straight.
Okay, that's pretty good. Nice sweep, guys.
Yeah, that was the plan B. Plan B.
Really dying in the middle, eh?
think we just needed the extra ice just to keep it in the good stuff for a bit longer.
Yeah.
So here?
Right?
I think so. Oh wait, I could just peel this one. I guess he's got the tap. Like I could just rip this.
The tap. Oh, like come. No, yeah, this is there.
That is.
I think it's there.
All right. Okay, if that's there then. All right. I'm coming here.
Right?
I mean, it's overburied, but.
What was
I
that?
did some reconnaissance when I was out there with regards to sheet 1, and the score that they haven't put up yet is
What do you guys think?
blue scored 2.
Okay.
Like, if he papers that and they're curling it and he moves, like, it just
According
has
to
to
my
move
trusted
it.
source.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. What do you think? Like draw in here?
Anyway, back to 3.
Okay.
Consensus, everybody wants to come in?
All right.
Yeah, they're thinking coming in because
Yeah. Owen stayed pretty straight. I don't know if he did something or.
Grace rightly
We've been
said
taking a hair less.
that blue tap at the blue rock at the back of the house is there for a tap. So if they come in and sit on the
Okay.
not
All right.
quite on top, like sort of just biting top 4 on the right hand side of this.
If they tap, they get their 3, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll happy to give up 2. Okay.
Line's good.
Rockets left.
Good. It's curling. Line's good.
Look at the motion on those birds.
Okay, curl a bit. Curl. Curl. Curl to
Oh,
it.
they might have overcooked this.
Curl to it.
No, it's coming nice.
No, that's kind of nice.
Fine.
That.
It's pretty hard to get rid of that and score your 3.
I think that's okay. Okay, good sweep.
I think that's good.
Find out, I guess.
Yes, that
That's-
was really-
that's
that
right.
was
We'll
really
find
nice
out.
weight. That was really nice weight. Right?
Of this?
Has sheet 2 come off the ice?
I think they have.
Is that there?
It might be. It's probably doing
Are we going
this.
to call like an
And
election
you just hope that the 6 goes with it.
the winner on sheet 2?
Yeah, so I
just- I don't
believe
think
we have a
Wait, do
winner
we-
on
do
sheet
you
2
have
is
McCutcheon?
Team McCutcheon, our sea event
Winner of
champions.
ours.
This might be, I don't know, how do I?
Calling the winners.
Calling the winners. Somebody's going to do that on Monday night.
That's right. Maybe they hear this broadcast here and they
Do you
want
want to try that?
I don't think it's there.
Is Chris
Do you want
convinced
to
what he's
try
doing?
to make this with like board?
I can't. I know you can't make it a board. You gotta move that back one, right? Like there's no way I can only hit this much. There's no way it's spinning into here.
Yeah.
This and I don't know. Do you see anything?
Looks like there's something exciting happening here.
I don't need the trophy. I just want my team plays here next year to be like, hey.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well they have
just took
conceded
on
on
this
sheet 3. So congratulations to our mixed champions, Team Currie.
I don't know, man. I can't do that. Good game.
Well fought game, well fought game.
It always goes in there and it's like, oh,
Didn't see a shot, and so did the the right thing. So
Wow, we got
congratulations.
3 wrapped up.
All right,
Three
so
winners.
let's